And a very good welcome, a very good welcome, and a very warm evening to you here at Crafters TV. Honestly, it has been a long day. It has been a long old day, but haven't we had fun? Haven't we had fun? It's been so busy. The busiest day on birthday, bar none. The final Friday, 2 days before the very end. You guys have absolutely loved everything that we've brought to you over the course of the day today. And we're not done. We're not finished because yes, we've already had a brand new launch, but we've got another brand new launch to bring to you, which if you haven't already grabbed it, you will definitely be getting your hands on this evening. It is Sara's brand new book. Now, I wonder, I wonder where Sara could be. I feel like I'm back in Panto again, honestly, when you're in here.
Without punches, we couldn't have Sara's new book and not have Sara, could we?
No, we could not.
I've missed you guys. It's been a couple of days since I've been in. Can I tell you, I mean, this is a pretty monumental launch for me. I have literally travelled the length and breadth of the country. I feel like I've been on every radio station telling them about crafting. I've been on the One Show, I've had Steph's Pat Lunch. I was on TV in Ireland yesterday.
Were you?
I mean, just from next door.
Oh, from next door, but it's still...
Good morning to you from Studio 2. Yep.
Is that what you said?
No. And it was top of the night because it was
top of the night here. Yeah.
Top of the night here from Studio 2. It was this time yesterday. So yes, so literally it's been massive, but
it's here.
I had to be here. It got its own launch day show, and I can't wait to show everybody exactly what's in the book, tell you why you need the book, and to tell you can be the first people in the world to get the book.
Yeah, I've had a little sneaky peeky flick through it. It is absolutely brilliant. It's sort of crafting through the seasons, isn't it? Through the year.
Well, don't spoil it. I'm going to tell them all about it. Don't.
Sorry,
Yeah, I'm going to tell them all about it.
Okay. Sara's going to tell you all about it. It's not my book, Sara's book. I will tell you, though, still double points. You've still got your free gifts today. Do you want to have a look?
Oh, what's the gift?
Have you not delved in? That's a tenner.
Oh,
yeah.
Belton. It's a special day today.
It is a special day.
It's a special day, and every one of you can have an amazing special day die if you order and spend over a tenner.
Yeah, if you spend over 50,
you get a pen.
Yeah, not all 8.
You'll get a selection. So basically, we launch a new pen every day.
We did.
And then now you'll just get a random selection of whatever colour the team come to when they pack in your order.
And we found out the other day, well, I found out the other day, they're refillable, of course, as well.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you can just keep the shell and put the, buy the refills. And
did Leanne tell you that?
Yeah, Leanne told me that.
Yeah, because she made them.
Yeah.
Not by hand.
Oh, no. A team. So you'll get a mystery pen, you'll get the die, and if you spend 100, yes, you'll get your jute tote, which is blooming marvellous. So we'll get on with it, shall we? Should we crack on?
Yes, great. I'm going to go and tell you all about my book.
You go that way. Don't forget as well, you've got still opportunities to get into the draw to win £300 or $300. That draw is getting ever closer on the wrap-up show with me and Leanne on Sunday. One of the 42 names that are in that hat will win, and there's still 7 more chances, including tonight, to get into that draw. So do send in your comments, do send in your questions, anything you want to ask Sara about the brand new book, ask away. We would love to hear from you. Also, let us know what you've been shopping for over the course of the day today. But as always, plenty of options for you when it comes to all of the goodies. Well, let's have a look at it. This is it. Sara's brand new book. If you want to pick this up, it is £16 or $23.99, which is marvellous. So you're still going to get your discount on that wherever you are within Club Inspire. But if you're a platinum member, £16, $23.99. We've shown you the Showstopper here, but basically there's 3 options for you. You can get the book on its own, absolutely brilliant. We've also got, first time on CTV, a brand new selection of Swash sentiments for you. 6-piece collection, 3 dies within each set. And again, that equates to a $31.97 platinum price or $41.57. And then your bottom row, again, first time on CTV for a lovely collection of beautiful embossing folders. These are your Swirl embossing folders. Again, a 6-piece collection coming to you at £17.60 or $28. However, if you like the look of the Showstopper, it pays to grab the Showstopper because you'll get all of the goodies I've just mentioned with an extra 18% saving off that price. So you're saving $36.88, $47.74. Platinum price comes down to £53.76 or $76.71. Remember, it's double points on everything as well. So worth jumping in whether you want to go Showstopper. I mean, everyone's going going to pick up the book, aren't they? Everybody's going to pick up the book. It's whether you want to go book with the Showstopper. It is entirely up to you, but please make sure you grab it because I've got a funny feeling there's going to be 1 or 2 crafty ideas in there, Sarah.
Actually, Ben, there's going to be over 70.
Whoa!
Just if we're being precise and specific, right? What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to pop the details of the book on the screen.
Yeah.
We'll leave the Showstopper on the bottom, though.
Okay.
Please don't order anything yet.
All right.
Just wait till I've shown you all 3. I think we should call this the triple launch day show.
The triple launch
Because you've got the
day show.
launch of the book, you've got the launch of the Swash sentiments, and you've got the launch of the Swirl Embossing folders, okay?
Yeah.
So it's 3 launches. I'm going to be spreading my time evenly over all of them, guys, so we'll get to do a little bit of everything. Got loads of amazing demos planned as well for you. So I've got a brilliant 2 hours planned, but if you're undecided at the moment whether you're going for the book, the sentiment dies, or the embossing folders, or the Showstopper, I just want you to wait and decide after I've shown you all 3 of them. I'll try and get through them all in the next 10 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Right, I'm going to start with the book.
Yes.
Can I just say I'm incredibly proud of this. So I have wanted to publish a craft book for years, right? And yes, it is within my power that I could have published my own book. I could have self-published a book, Ben, at any point. But actually, the whole reason I wanted to do a book is I want to get millions. That is my goal. Millions of new people into craft, right? So instead of publishing a book on my own and selling it to you guys who already watch all of my shows and everything that I do, I wanted to partner with a massive publisher. So who remembers when I launched my autobiography a couple of years ago? So I launched the autobiography. It became the fastest selling business biography released that year and still was this next year, this year as well. So Penguin were like, wow. And I mean, they're a really big publisher, Penguin. They're like one of the, I think they might be the biggest in the world. And they were like, wow, you're really good at books, Sarah. And you got any other books in there? And I was like, well, let me tell you guys, I've got a book in here, right? So I explained to them my concept for a book, and they totally bought into it, and they agreed to publish the book with me. So they agreed to publish the book and distribute the book for me in Europe. This is really important, this bit, right? So in Europe, so they have the rights to the book all over Europe. The problem is, as we had with the autobiography, what about all of my fans over in America who want to pick up the book? So we did a special deal whereby we can actually sell the book right here on Crafters TV to everybody over in America as well. So it's $29.99 the dollar price, but of course you'll get whatever club discount you've got in there as well, right? So that is the book itself. Now it's very different to anything that you see me do here, right? So I'm going to get you to go on the overhead so you can start and see it. So it's 70 step-by-step projects, okay? But it's not projects as you'll be seeing me do here on Crafters TV, by the way. It is things like, look at these little pom-poms, gift bags, working with pressed flowers, Ben, little Easter projects. You'll find out a little bit more about me. There's my mum and my sister. It really is my book. I'll tell you everything that you need to know. You'll come into my home and you'll be crafting with me. You'll recognise all these tools that everybody needs in there, right? There's the glossary of all of the terms you're going to need. Then we move on to the seasons, right? So what happens is, Ben, as we go through each season, so in the spring season, right, not just paper crafts, look at this, beautiful wall organiser. You've got a clay face mask that I've done, Ben.
Wow, okay.
A foot scrub. We've got how to do your beautiful spring wreaths in there. Basics on pom-pom making and ideas you can do with your pom-poms. Making your own gift bags and all the how-to. Valentine's Day gift boxes. Then we'll move through things like, I mean, this wooden photo cube. See if we can get a nice close-in on this. This is gorgeous. So I remember doing this project for the first time and teaching everybody how to do the transfer onto a wooden block of the photograph pieces and making your own keepsake little wooden photograph box. You've got some card making in there, bath salts in here, nice. Lovely little quilled flower heart frame you could be doing, some Easter treats, because of course we're in spring, lovely big Easter bunny wreath in there, pom-poms for Easter in your bunny pods, there's a bit of macrame in there, Ben, some origami flowers. We're still only in spring, guys, right? No sew projects like your cushions in there, lovely little LED doily light candle holder, technique you've done with me before, that one actually, and then we're moving to summer. So can you see you've got 4 seasons, you've got all these 4 different seasons, and for each one I go in depth on projects, and it's not just card making as you see me, or paper craft as you see me do here. We do everything from origami to macrame as you've seen, things with fabric, things with yarn, loads of different techniques. And the idea is, whether it's you, and I know if you're watching Crafters TV, you are a crafter, right? But how many other different crafts? Did you know there are over 20 different types of crafts you can try? Loads of them are in this book, okay? Now, whether it's for you or whether it's as a gift for somebody else, right? If I'm being really honest, my vision is because I want to get more people into crafts. You guys already love crafts, and most people do on average 2.4 crafts. So if you do one, likelihood is you actually do 2 or 3 different crafts, okay? I want to get all the new people, the people who just need that little bit of a vision, a little bit of a push to start. And it's a little bit like me with Cook and Ben, right? I've got a shelf full of wonderful cookery books that I've built up over the years that my mum and my sister have bought for me. We don't have that in the craft industry, not with craft books like this, right? So I want you to have a wonderful book. It's a really nice keepsake book, high, glossy pictures, absolutely beautiful. I want you to either buy this for yourself as a treat, or I want you to buy this for somebody else as a gift, or one better, buy both.
Yeah.
One for you and one for someone else. And actually, if you go for a Showstopper, you can get another one of these books as a bonus buy. It is only limited to 1 per customer at half price, but you can buy yourself one, and if you go for the Showstopper, this is the bonus buy that opens another one. Now, I'm going to make one other commitment, right? Do you see this book? This is just as it comes, Ben.
Yeah.
Not signed.
No.
How nice would it be if I actually signed all of your books?
That would be the icing on the cake, that, wouldn't it?
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this commitment, right? I know how many books we've sold up to today. It's a lot, right? However many books we sell today and in this show, soon as this show finishes, I've made an appointment. I'm driving to our warehouse. They've stayed open late for me. I'm going to go and I'm going to sign that many books. So if we sell 100 books in this show, I'm signing 100. If we sell 1,000 books in this show, I'm signing 1,000. If you order in this show, I will personally sign your book. And I'm going to go immediately, and you can follow. I'll take some pictures for social media, and I'll show you tomorrow morning when I come back in, because I'm in here all day tomorrow. I will personally sign all of your
You
books.
might be signing at the warehouse and then coming straight back here if we're that busy. I tell you what.
That's the commitment, though. So that is the book. I'm just going to ask you, please, I want you all to either get 1 or get 2 books, right? That's the first new launch, Ben.
Yes, it is.
Right, okay. Second new launch. I'm going to get out my amazing Swash stamp. It doesn't want to stand up when I'm running around. It can stay there, right? Second launch, Swash sentiment dies, right? Now, if you aren't familiar with Swash dies, let me show you how they work, okay? The best way I can describe it is come along, right, go off the page.
What do they do?
Twiddly, 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 off we go, twiddly, 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 right? So, if you have a little look at the boards over here, can you see, this is what we're talking about, so twiddly, 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 special friend, twiddly, twiddly, twiddly. You've got a set here which has special friend, forever friend, true friend. There's a set that's got your best wishes, time to celebrate, congratulations. With love, hugs and kisses, love you lots. Thank you, with thanks, special thanks. With sympathy, so very sorry, thinking of you. Birthday wishes, party time, happy birthday, right? Now, let me just show you a lot of the samples to give you a bit of an idea of what you're going to be using these for, right? So I'll show you these to the front camera, I think. Sorry, poor James, I've got him going all over today, haven't I, right? So they're going to work really, really well as we're going down the card like this. This is actually upside down, sorry, but it doesn't make any difference, right? So you've got that gorgeous design, you've got the happy birthday going up and down, right? Or maybe you just want to put your little sentiment coming across the card like this, and you can either drag these across or you can trim them. Actually, I would probably get a pair of scissors and trim them to the size of the bit, right? Look at these, they make a lovely frame all the way around, like a stencil or a big focal point in your card. Doesn't have to just be cards. It's also lovely if you do them for like little tags and things like that.
Beautiful, yeah.
It's just nice to get that sentiment on the bottom. What's Leanne been doing to these samples today? You know, I'll let her have them for one show, Ben, right? I love this idea here. I was showing you how to do these types of cards on the Ultimate Show at the weekend. How lovely to bring them up monochromatically like that. And I've done a few cards where I've cut them onto the front panel of the card like that, using multiples like what we've got here. You've got the with love on there. What about this one here? What about doing a box, Ben? Looks lovely on the front of the box, but then also all the way around the side as well. Isn't that a little bit different?
Love that.
You can do that, what we've done here, where you do the congratulations, but then you cut your cardstock away to do that shaping piece. You've got that lovely shaker cards. They're actually inside the shaker as well. So can you see you've got the little words there inside the shaker? I just think every one of these is a really nice but really simple card that you could be working on. And we've got loads of ideas to show you over the course of the show. Look at the brilliant price, okay? So you should be paying $59.99, $77.94. We've already basically made it 4 for the price of 3.
Yeah.
So it's like the equivalent of a 3 for 2. On a launch, guys, I'm just going to add as well. So you've got that 3 for 2 saving. So you're only paying $39.96 or $51.96. However, if you go for this, if you're wanting this and the book, let me just tell you the difference in price between these and buying the book and then getting this next item is pretty negligible. You might as well get the show. If you're going to get this one as well, the next one I'm going to show you, you might as well get the Showstopper, okay? And let me show you, if I get the next one out, they are our incredible Swirl Embossing folders,
These are beautiful,
right?
yeah.
So, and the feedback on these has been absolutely outstanding, right? So, they are the most useful embossing folders that you can have in your collection. So you can see the beautiful swirls that we've got around there, Ben, or even using them on the sides of your boxes. They're lovely big. Now, each swirl kind of comes into the corner. Can you see that with a little bit of, you could either use glossy highlights on there, or we've used the glitter glues on there, Ben, or you could use your sparkle pens. Don't think you have to use them full size. You can be cutting them down as well.
Yeah.
Even just using one with a coloured background and then a little bit of your gilding wax on the top. Or 2 of them back to back. Looks fabulous, 2 of them back to back.
Yeah.
Coloured piece, Ben. Quick and easy cards, ready to go. Use your coloured cardstock and sand them back a little bit like you've done here. Using them, now, honestly, for £22 or $35, I just think it's like next to nothing, really, for what you're getting. And there are 6 of these embossing folders. So
use these with your new Shimmer watercolor palette as well. Create your own backgrounds. And
do you know what? They would be brilliant to go with your watercolor backgrounds. You've got the Elegant Swirl, which is that one. That is called Filigree Swirl, this one. You've got your Flourishing Swirl. We've got the ornamental one in there as well. Then you've got the butterfly one. And we've got the graceful one, okay? So those are all 6 swirls. They are the sort of swirls that don't go in and out of fashion. They are just always fashionable, right? You've got them at all times. But what I will say is, if you want the embossing folders and the Swash stamp dies, they're not stamps, they're dies, and you also want the amazing book, obviously I'd say it was an amazing book, the Showstopper, because it's like Friday, we need to get near the birthday, we've taken an extra 18%. So normally the Showstoppers are just, if you buy all 3 together, it's a 1 click. It's not. It's a 1 click and you get an 18% saving.
And already 10% of the stock of the Showstopper has gone. Very busy for this. And then you've got your bonus buy if you want to jump in and grab another book, of course, as well. So many lovely comments coming through. Brilliant with the frame look, says Christine Jamal. Mary Shaw says, so thrilled that Sarah is going to be signing her books. Helen says, good evening. I've ordered the book along with the Shimmer Paint, Showstopper and other goodies. Julia, who I know is an expert, says, I love those embossing folders. Roseanne says, hello from Massachusetts to Sarah, Ben, the social media superstar. It's Grace, the wonderful, talented CGB team, and all my fellow crafters. We've got Johnny and James in the gallery this evening. Nicole Bretherick is with us. Hi, Nicole, saying good evening all. And woohoo, says Mary Pat, there is nothing quite like holding a new book in my hands. Loads of love coming in from right across the world, actually. People watching us in Canada, people in the US as well. Let us know where you are tonight. Let us know if you've already picked up the book, what you're planning to do. Are you going Showstopper? Are you just getting the new book? Are you picking and choosing? It's entirely up to you how you want to do it, but get your hands on that book. And remember, if you order it tonight, Sarah, very, very generous with her time, going to be going down the warehouse and signing the books. Could be there until tomorrow morning if we sell loads. One thing you will need to be very, very quick on is our Showstopper from earlier, the Shimmer watercolor palettes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. These absolutely flew out of the door, and they are now officially limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means they're nearly gone. There we go. 69.58 is the price on this. 83.92. It's a 2-hour show tonight for anybody asking. It's an hour and 50 for me, if I'm being honest as well. I got to go off and collect some awards this evening. So
go on, tell them all about your awards.
I was going to say I have won an award for presentation lead. No, I haven't really. My local cricket club have got their awards ceremony tonight, and I've got one award, best batsman in the seconds. Might have another one as well, I think. So I've got to nip off a bit early because they're doing the awards at 8:15. So I've just got to go and do that. So I'm going to. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the round of applause. Have I got? Oh yeah. The limo will be outside waiting to pick me up at 10 to. There isn't really a limo. It's a helicopter. Right, we got the watercolor, Shimmer watercolor palettes here. These are incredible. Remember, you've got your sunbeam and you've got your moonbeam. Your sunbeam, of course, as Liam was explaining, going to be absolutely perfect for your white cardstock. Your moonbeam going to work across the two, but the shimmer that you are going to get from these is absolutely unbelievable. In the Showstopper itself, you get the 2 palettes. You also get the brand new paint brushes as well. First time we've done Crafter's Companion paint brushes. So those again have been specifically designed to work beautifully with this collection. And then you get all of the stamps as well. These again launching with the brand new watercolor palette, and look at what you can achieve with these. The best way, I think, and it really sort of stuck with me when Leanne described this as like, it's like turning the light on, turning the light off. I mean, have you ever seen shimmer like it? That's why these flew out of the door, and you're going to have to be quick now if you want to get the Showstopper. That first set there is your just for you. Then we move sort of into the beautiful flora and fauna with the best wishes. Stunning. Please go back and watch the launch show with Leanne, because there was so many great hints and tips there. Look at the seashells. I mean, how brilliant is that? That is the Seize the Day collection, just beautifully lit with all of that shimmer. And then you've also got within the set this one, which is the With Love. Looks gorgeous on those butterfly wings and on that bouquet of flowers as well. So you get all of the paints, you've got all of those stamps, you get the paint brushes as well, and then within the Showstopper, what you got was an extra £50 or $60 worth of content. However, you're only paying an extra £18 on top. So you were going to get your mixed media mat in here. That's worth over £20, so that's already your value right there. You're going to get your set of 4 rocker blocks included as well to help you with your stamping, and your white multi-purpose card. Of course, Leanne was demonstrating a lot on watercolor cardstock, on the premium artist black cardstock as well, but you can, of course, use these on your white multi-purpose card as well. So you get 60 sheets of that included, and a roll of our masking tape, which is back in stock on a 3 for 2 on the web, but we've popped that into the bundle as well. She did an absolutely unbelievable demo using the masking tape and that beautiful dragonfly within the stamp collection. You've got to be quick now. We have less than 10% of the stock remaining. $69.58 or $83.92 by the Showstopper. And then you open up the bonus buy, which is still live whilst we've got the Showstopper, where you can get another set of the paints and the brushes as an extra bundle, half price, or you can get more of the stamps, half price. You have to add them into your basket with that Showstopper, and do it, I would say, in the next half an hour, because that is going to sell out. That's one Showstopper that's going to go. Another Showstopper, which is so super busy already, is Sara's Showstopper in the show. Well over 10% of the stock already gone here. So many of you loving today. I think, honestly, it's been the biggest day for launches.
It has.
It's been so busy. It's just got busier and busier and busier. So many of you saying about the book. I wasn't going to get the book until today, but since Sara is signing it, the Showstopper has my name on it, says Mimi.
I'm just going to say something, my Ben.
Yeah?
So I don't know if you know, but I'm going to America on Sunday. So
I
I'm
didn't
actually
know that.
flying straight from here to HSN.
Yes.
So I'm telling you right now, if you're watching our show live now, however many books that we've sold, I will go and sign all of that many books tonight, okay? But then I'm actually out of the business for the next 2 weeks. So I can't do that for all of the books going forward. I can commit to all of the books that you ordered today. I can personally sign them. What I can't do is commit to just personally sign books forever and a day, because I'm actually not here the next couple of weeks, and I wouldn't want to hold your orders up waiting for your whole order for 2 weeks because I haven't signed your book.
So basically, get it in the show before we finish in an hour and a half, and you'll sign. Is what we're saying. So you've got an hour and 35 minutes. Right, shall we? It looks like you're lined up for a demo over there. What are you going to show us?
I'm ready to go.
Oh, let's do it.
I'm ready to go with one of these embossing folders, okay?
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do, I'm going to get some of our Linen Effect cardstock, Ben. One of the great things about our Linen Effect cardstock is that it's got a white core,
yes.
Right? So watch this. When you're doing regular embossing, Ben, you go in between the 2 white embossing plates. If you want to be a bit cheeky and you want a deeper emboss, add your magnetic shim in, right? If it doesn't like it, it'll just say no, not your magnetic shim, your metal shim.
Yeah.
Almost told you that wrong. Oh my words, good job Leanne's in the taxi on the way home, because I would be in so much trouble if she heard me saying that. Right, but look at what happens is you will get a, look at that, like I'm starting to see some of the white core coming through already, right? Now watch this, I'm just going to take sanding block and I'm just going to sand off the top of that. Now, a lot of you will probably have a sanding block from when we did some embossing techniques, Ben, in the craft club. So you could use your craft club embossing techniques. Or just, just a regular sandpaper. Then look at this, I'm going harsh around the edges. Oh, maybe it's not that harsh.
Oh.
So I'm going to come a little bit harsh around the edges because I want to pick up, I want to just release a bit of that. Now, any of our linen cardstock guys will be able to do this, so you'll be able to do it with any colour you want, right? So I want that lovely finish to them. And then actually, look what I like to do is just use a little bit of the kitchen paper just to take all of this away, right? Now, do you know what I thought we would have a little go at? Got Leanne's pans out.
Oh, you're going to have a play?
I'm going to have a little bit of a play.
Here we go.
I've actually got one here that I'll start with this where I've messed it up a little bit, Right, let's have a little look. So, do you think a nice bit of purple shit? Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I haven't re-spritzed them because Leanne already had them spritzed from earlier and they're drying, right? So look at this. I want it really intense. Oh, nice.
Here we go.
So I'm just coming and painting all around here. The problem is, Ben, I've realised there's no way I'm going to get all of this painted in like 10 minutes.
No. Well, you can just do a little bit.
I'll do a little bit of it
to
give you a little bit of an idea of what it could look like.
Yeah.
So I think this is a really nice, and look how easy it is if you just want to be going adding, and because I've done that, I'm using the sunbeam ones because I'm essentially painting onto the white, right? So I'm essentially painting onto the white, but there you go, look at this, not too much, so I've put extra water on there. Oh, don't need you extra water here. I don't want too much water because I want the paint to be nice and thick. Do you know what, we might pop in to see Leanne a little bit later in the show, mightn't we?
I think if we can.
Show.
I noticed you're using one of the new brushes as well.
Also comes in the Showstopper, doesn't it?
Also does come in the Showstopper as well. Bottom of the screen for that Showstopper. I think we're down to the last few of those, literally hanging on by a thread. If you want to pick that up.
It has been the busiest day of birthday week, guys. I will just add that.
And I tell you what, we've had some busy days. I mean, you are back to Wednesday, for example. Bella Luna, you thought, you can't get busier than that. Today has been. I've never seen excitement. I've never seen Leanne so excited either, Sarah. I mean, I know she's an excitable person, but she was hopping up and down.
Yeah, I remember when she first. I remember when she first had these. The first samples came through, and do you know what? I remember it was birthday week last year. We were talking about that, like literally just after birthday week last year, that she brought me through, and she was like, "I'm finally happy with these, Sarah."
Yeah.
And we could have launched them earlier in the year, and she's like, "But this is so big, I'm saving these for birthday."
It's been a labour of love, isn't it? Because she said literally 2 years that her and her team have been developing them, and it's been worth the wait. The comments we've had today, here we go, look at that.
There you go. It's when they start drying.
They
don't look anything when we're painting with them, guys. It's when they start drying, and then you use multiple layers. Or what I like is, I just can't show you with these at the moment, when they're dry, so is one of these a little bit dry, you can actually use them with a dry brush. Has she been showing you this today as well? So if you wanted to use them with a dry brush, and you can actually just pick up a little bit of the sheen. I really need a smaller one, right? You can pick up just a little bit of the sheen on these with the dry brush. That's really not going to show on this type of colour, is it not? No, but you can use them dry or just a little bit wet to add a little bit of sheen. The other thing you could do if you wanted onto here is you could always use your sparkle pens. So if you just wanted the sparkle pens are going to add a little bit onto there as well, right? But just to go back to do a nice quick card, okay? There is the one that I'd done all of my embossing and just sanded a little bit off onto.
Beautiful, yep.
Then all I've done, nice and simply, I've got a nice base card, Ben, little bit of matting and layering, matted and layered that to go on the top, and then it is as simple as you just need a little sentiment on here. So I've got my little with love sentiment.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of little butterflies on there, and you've got a card ready to go.
Embossing folders are brilliant for that, aren't they? You know, you talk about dies that are creator cards.
Brilliant for that. They are absolutely brilliant for that.
Yeah, quick, easy, but looking at absolutebomb.com, you get a set of 6 brand new to Crafters TV embossing folders. Love that effect as well, just using the the sanding just to create that really beautiful sort of vintage distressed effect. Katie Hartley says, I hope everyone's staying safe and well during this awful storm. Stay in and buy the book, says Katie. I tell you what, I feel like the studios are going to blow away any moment. It has been absolutely tipping it down here. Wind like we've never seen it. So hopefully, yes, you are fine and well wherever you are. Stay with us for the rest of the evening. Don't forget, we're 24/7 as well. So even when Sarah and I are done in an hour and a half, there'll still be repeats of the shows from today, so you can enjoy all of the great demonstrations. Laura says, I wasn't going to get the Showstopper, but Sarah's convinced me with her demo with the embossed folders. Susie D says, what Sarah does with the Ultimate Pro is pure wizardry. Let's just come in. And Data says, I have so many embossing folders and always forget to use them. They're a brilliant crafty tool, so grab them while you can. Listen, remember, you can go for the book on its own. You can get the Swash tags, you can get the embossing folders on their own, but best value for money is to go for that full Showstopper. Well over 10% of the stock has gone here. And remember, if you do go for that, you're going to get an extra 18% off in celebration, of course, of our 18th birthday, which brings that price down to here. Majority of you, I know, are going to be paying this price here, $53.76, $76.71. You'll get your double points, and then you open up that bonus buy to get another copy of the book, if you so wish, for half the price. Remember, get it in the show tonight as well. Sarah's made that pledge, that promise that she's going to sign your book for you, but make sure that you do it before the end of the show this evening. And as you said, lots more to show you, loads more demos. Can have another look through the book as well. And also we'll hark back to what happened earlier on with Leanne. We've got some videos to show you in case you missed any of her amazing demonstrations too. But let's get you to the checkouts. It's a super busy start to launch day part 2. Head to the checkouts. We'll come back in about 4 minutes time.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. And we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses. So I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Archer, Jackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mableton, San Jose, Annenberg, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheets of Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwood, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Villa, Tucumcari, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsworth, Port, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Medford, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fintana. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Round, Walkerstown, Ewaheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic's and Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Ramble City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Saarbrücken, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Latte, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Clever, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Cluj-Napoca. I've got to tell you, Sarah, I was just in that break there. Sarah was like, oh, stick the song in to James. He was like, oh, I'll stick the song in. And then that one came on. Sarah went, oh, not that one. Not that one.
It's not that I'm not a fan. I just don't think it's onto the new song. I just don't think it's.
I've got to tell you though, as far as there's clever ones are concerned, I think that's the cleverest. That took a long while to do that and rhyme it all and record it. I mean, that was a bit of a labour of love. That one, the new one. Easy. But we'll play that before the end of the show. Kimberly says, this is still my favourite song, Ben. Thank you. I still enjoy that one. Mike Sepper says, Sarah's Showstopper, done. Carol Bird says, got my daughter to get this for me as a Christmas present. That's the other thing as well. If you're all spent up, ring a family member, get them on the phone. Put it on your wish list on the website. But listen, get it whilst you can. How much of the stock now gone, Johnny? 1/5 of the stock has disappeared of the Showstopper. If you've just joined us, let's recap with Sarah. For me, this is great. This is great. This is amazing. This is what you come for. This is what you've come for. The brand new Sarah book. I mean, you must be as proud as punch with this, Sarah.
Do you know, I'm absolutely thrilled. And for the benefit of those who weren't here at the top of the show when I was explaining, this is something I've wanted to do for a lot of years. And yes, it's within my gift. I could have self-published a book at any time. But actually, what I wanted to do is work with one of the biggest publishers in the world to be able to bring a book out that would be sold in all of the bookstores across the UK and get millions more people into crafting. That was my vision, okay? So this is the book, and it officially launched yesterday. I've been on a tour of the country this week. I've been on every radio station, every TV channel. I've been talking about this book, and literally every day, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people have been ordering it, okay? Now, we've got it on Crafters TV here. We can ship it wherever you're shopping in the world. You can use all of your club discounts. It's not omitted from being able to use your club discounts, so actually, it's the best price that you can buy it anywhere if you're a club member. But I just want to explain, it's not me teaching you any of the stuff that you will see me do on this channel. It's totally not. This is about just crafting in general. So if you have a little look through, it's split into 4 seasons. So a little bit earlier, I did show everybody through the spring season, which is the first colour here, right? So let's have a little look once we get into summer. And all of the seasons, can I just show you in the spine? They're all colour-coded, right? So actually, I just thought the blue section, I should have just done this. Blue section and you're into the summer, right? Yes. So here, I'm going to be making my own, can you see, this is actually my own little one. This is a, what do you call it?
Chopping board.
Serving board.
Oh, serving board.
And then these are little individual coasters that I've made.
Cool.
Right? So it's all about next level stuff. So, water effect flower vase in here. We've got a lovely macrame wreath wall hanging there. I've done a marbling technique on some lovely mugs here. Painted rocks we're going to be doing a little bit of. There is, step by step, exactly how to do that lovely drinks tray. These ribbon flowers look fabulous, by the way, if you master the technique on how to do them. Decoupage candles I've done on there. Ideas for Father's Day gifts in there. Shower steamers. Often you just need the recipe as well as the how-to. So these, you put them in the bottom of the shower bed and they fizz it. So while you're showering, fizzes away, makes you smell nice in the shower. Oh, that's a great idea. Just little shower steamers. I do them as gifts sometimes. Oh, nice. Pom-pom mirror that I made for our little Gracie's birthday and everybody loved. Flower napkin rings in here. Gilded wall suck-ons in there. You've got lovely, there's the coasters that were on the homepage. Some succulent plant pots. Lovely hairband. There I am wearing my lovely little hairband. Air fresheners. DIY air fresheners for in your car that you do with clay and embossing folders. Little shaker card idea for Father's Day there. Terranium, little glass bauble terranium pressed flower frame on there.
That's beautiful.
Then we're into autumn, right? So next time round showing you the book, we'll have a look at the autumn ones. But can you see how we cover all different types? There's over 20 different types of crafts that you can target, guys. And I cover loads of them in this book. And what they are is, they're all about giving you that bit of inspiration. So if you're wanting to try something different, maybe you're watching us here at Crafters TV all the time, you do loads of card making, but you want to try a different craft. That book is brilliant for like dipping in and having, it's just the pictures. You're just going to flick through and have the lovely pictures. And what I've committed, this is really important. I've said, now I've only signed up to now 20 books, right? I signed 20 books to send out to friends and family members early this week. I have said, and it was a bit of a last minute thing, because Ben was like, oh, have you signed all the books? Mine's signed. I was like, no, I signed 20, Ben, friends and family books. I signed yours. I haven't signed the rest of them. There's thousands of copies in our warehouse that have not been signed. But what I've said is, however many we sell in this show, and including all the people who've pre-ordered today. So after this show finishes in an hour and 20 minutes, I'm going to get a recce. I'm going to find out how many books we've sold. I'm going to go to the warehouse. I'm going to sign that many books, and all of the orders that are dispatched with the books in over this next few days, you'll have stock. Bear in mind, I can't keep doing that because I'm going to America on Sunday. I'm actually out of the business for 2 weeks. So if you get your order in before the end of this show, then I can make sure that I get your book signed and you will get a signed copy of the book coming to you.
That's blooming marvellous, that, isn't it? That is blooming marvellous. I think that is brilliant. On a Friday night, super busy, I'm going to make that pledge to go down there. I think that's absolutely brilliant. And people are absolutely loving that as well in the comments, which is great. Jane says, book ordered. OMG, Sarah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to read it and try all the different crafts. Thank you. And it's going to be signed. Woohoo, so lucky. Judy says, I've ordered the Showstopper this morning and the 2 paint palettes fell in my basket. Love the Swash sentiment, says Judy B. And now these Swash sentiment dies open so many different possibilities. And Jenny Finlow says, evening all, I'm loving this show. Bought the Showstopper and a few other bits have fallen into my basket as well. But not, of course, just the book that you're going to get within the Showstopper. You've got your Swash sentiment dies and your embossing folders, which we've seen. Are we going to have a look at the dies next, Sarah?
I'm going to be using the dies next, and I've got a top tip for you. Who remembers Cartload last week? I added a brilliant adhesives bundle on.
You did?
And we had the double-sided adhesive.
Oh, yes.
So if you've not seen this used before, guys, it's absolutely brilliant for in-depth stamps, dies like this. Can you see I've actually peeled off and stuck a sheet onto the back of my sheet of black cardstock here now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these dies and we're going to die cut them, Ben.
Yeah.
And I'm going to die cut them and cut them through there, no problem. So a bit of a tip on how I would do this, right?
Okay.
I'm going to position these down in place. So I've got on here, you've got either Special Friend or Forever Friend, and I'm going to do both of them. So I'm going to cut Special Friend and Forever Friend, and I'm going to place them both into there so that I use the most economical piece of cardstock, right? I'm going to go face down on here. Because I want to cut through both layers of that, I'm going to add my metal shim in, right? I'm going to pop my top plate on, and we're going to go straight through the Gemini there, right?
Excellent, yeah.
So I'm going to cut the first couple, and I can hear going through the adhesive sheet, and also, yeah, I can hear it work, and don't know if you can, the adhesive sheet and also the base plate there, right? So, oh yeah, it's cut them out, absolutely no problem at all. In fact, look at that. This has worked out really well. It's already given me them. Let me get my pokey tool. It's already given me them, and it's taken them off the back. That has worked even better than I was hoping, guys.
Yes.
Because now I can take this off. I can lift this out. There's my first one, all right? So Special Friend, I'm going to put you back on. I'm going to get my Forever Friends. So I'm going to lift that one off there as well. There's my Forever Friend. And then I'm just going to take a couple of these little black pieces out because you don't want them sticking in your die. This is where this adhesive sheet really comes into its own, Ben, right? So I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to take these two down here. Now what I want to do is the same thing. So I don't want to, oh, there's another little bit in there I don't want to leave on, and then into here. Right, so there we go. I want to do it again, Ben, but I want to use the next little piece of the die.
Okay,
so I think I'll go over to this side here. I'll use this piece down in here so that we're not wasting any. I'm going to do the same again onto there with the top piece on, send it through and do another Special Friend, right?
Okay.
Now, look, I've cut myself a square of cardstock. And let's just have a little look. Let's make sure all these are out here, Ben. And let me show you how this is going to work, right? So I'm just making sure all these little bits are out. There we go. And that one there. Right. So I'm going to position this and I'm going to come along here and I want that special friend to be in the middle, right? So special friend, and then it's just going to take it off the end, right? Now it's no accident that I've cut this to the exact same size as what the die is, right? That's just good planning, right? So I'm going to go down this one, and then my next one, Forever Friend, I'm going to just cross that over there, take my Forever Friends down and off the end. And then same again, Ben, I'm going to just get out these couple of little bits in here.
If you didn't have these adhesive sheets, what would be the best way to stick them?
So I would probably use a spray adhesive all the way over the back.
Yeah.
Because what I'm trying to avoid doing is use the dotty tape pens, and that's not just because we sold out of them. I was trying to avoid using the dotty tape pens so that I don't knock them as they're going through.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So let's have a little look here. So happy accident, guys, that we discovered that those just peeled out. Oh, it's a very happy accident, but absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, we love that.
And we want special friend again. So all I'm doing is lifting this one out.
Whilst we're watching you do that, loads of love, Sarah, coming through. I'll share it with you just for you generally and the fact that you are going to sign the books as well. Jane says, getting a signed book from Sarah, now that is dedication to her fans. Wowzer. And Colin says, hello, Sarah. Many congratulations on your new book. And what I love about that book as well is the fact that a lot of people, I think, will be potentially buying it and trying different crafts. And Bethan says, I'm going to be doing some of these crafts from the book with the residents in my care home. How lovely is that?
Oh, that absolutely warms my heart. Do you know what? I would give anything to see some pictures of that.
Yeah, can we do that?
Honestly,
that'd be amazing.
if you could share some, if you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram or whatever, and you could share some pictures of that when you do that, I'm just going to tell you, that would make my life. That absolutely would make my life. So please do share that, and please send them my love. And actually, I'm going to make sure you get your signed one so that you can get yours and you can take it down. You know, you can take it and show them all the signed ones on there as well.
That's brilliant.
Now, there we go. Once we've got to this stage, Ben, all I would recommend doing is coming in. Now, I'd probably use your little mini snips, but I don't see where ours are.
And just whilst we're there as well, a few people asking about the length of the Swash dies. Can we just... How long are they?
Exactly 5.5 inches.
Brilliant, thank you.
All right, so I'm just going to cut this off to here so that they connect on like that.
Okay.
So instead of having them cross over each other, I'm just having them reach up to each other, all right? And this is the beauty of them. You can cut them or you can extend them if you want. So if you use like your... Oh, you know the nice pens that we do, Ben, the fine line ones? Art liners. You could use them with your art liners and they'd be brilliant to extend that on, right? So I've extended all the way around the outsides there. Then all I'm going to do, I've actually got one here that I've already matted and laid with a little bit. I didn't know with having 3 launches on the show how much time I'd have to do all of these demos. So look what I've planned with this one. I hardly dare use this, but you know the flocked paper.
Oh, hello.
A little bit of flocked paper in the middle like that, and a couple of little champagne glasses, and now
very good.
You are talking the business.
We are talking the business. Yes, please.
How good does that look? But this is, you don't have to be good at handwriting around the outside, guys. This does all the work for you.
It's incredible, isn't it? And perhaps, you know, you never thought of thinking about joining those up and making a frame. So simple to do, but really, really fantastic effects and results that you can get with these. A lot of love coming through for the Swash dies, actually. I tell you what, over a fifth of the stock now gone. And I'm not surprised because I'm seeing the likes of Denise telling me that she's got it. Stephanie's jumped in and got it. Jenny's jumped in and got it. So much love coming through for this Showstopper. Remember, you get the brand new Sara book, which is just absolutely incredible. Craft Your Year, the Crafting Bible. You're going to get all of the Swash dies in there as well. So it's 6 sets, but actually you're getting 18 different dies in total. And then those stunning embossing folders, the Swirl embossing folders are all included. You can buy them all individually should you want to do that. However, the value for money is in that Showstopper. Brilliant deal, less another 18% when you go for the Showstopper, bringing you down to this price here if you're platinum at £53.76, $76.71, and then you open up that bonus buy, which is another one of the amazing brand new Sara Brooks. You can then get that for half price, so maybe treat a friend or a family member as well. Now, let's have a little bit of a look back to what happened earlier on, because we had the brand new launch of those watercolor shimmer palettes. They flew out of the door. We are super limited now. We've got about 5% of the stock left. So you've got to be quick. And if you're still not quite sold, or maybe you haven't seen them quite in action, let's go back to Wake Up Call earlier on this morning when I was chatting to Leanne about this amazing brand new product. But let's look at these with Leanne. Please show us everything we need to see, Leanne.
I feel like I've been wound up like a Duracell bunny. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. My word. Now, can I just also give you a heads up? If you got Sheena Bella Luna, please buy these paints, because using these paints with your Bella Luna, oh my word, you'll have to be, Bella Luna went like that.
Yeah.
And if you've got Bella Luna, you need these. Please take my advice. Now, what you're getting are 2 paint palettes. You're getting Moonbeam and Sunbeam.
Yeah.
Your Moonbeam colours work fantastically and show their best example on a black cardstock. Your Sunbeam palette work fantastically and show their best on a white cardstock.
Okay.
However, they will both work on both, and I've got that to show you. So you're getting in here 24 Moonbeam colours, 24 Sunbeam colours, no duplication. 48 individual colours. We separated them into 2 palettes so that if you pick up those, you know they're working on your black card. If you know you pick up those, they're working on your white card, and then you can be experimental thereafter. We've also included for you, for reference when we're painting, a little acetate insert,
handy,
which gives you all of the names of the colours that you can then refer back to when you're following tutorials. So you'll move those out the way, and then the colours are there for you. And can I tell you, Ben, when I say I've been working on these for 2 years, I make no bones about it. We have had these proprietarily mixed, which means a unique formula to Crafter's Companion with an artist company to give you semi-moist, packed with mica, high quality artist pigment based watercolor, which means it's got light fastness, it's got incredible shimmer, it's soft, it's got the movement, it's got all of the technique that you want, and my word, does it give you the bang for the buck. So let me show you what that looks like in your palette when you get the colors. Here I've got for you some boards to show you that amazing shimmer and shine. Now these are your Moonbeam colours on a white cardstock.
Okay.
These are the same colours on a dark cardstock.
No way.
Look at that, Ben. Now if I put 1 row by 1 row, you can see how the forest looks beautiful there, but look at the dark green you've got here. Marmalade here on white, look at it on the black cardstock. However, in here, you've got all of these interference colours in this line, which I'm going to show you. Look, Daydream, lovely iridescent blue on the white. Look at it on the black cardstock.
Wow,
look how it changes. Move that down a row. Feather. Look at Feather there, lovely purple iridescence, a light iridescence on the white card. Look at it on the black cardstock, Ben.
Look
oh
at
my
it.
word. Next one, Seashell. Beautiful pale pink. Look at it on the black cardstock.
Wow. Yes.
Look. And then we've also got Fairy Wings, a beautiful gold iridescent on white. Beautiful gold iridescent. Look at it on the black cardstock, Ben.
Wow.
Isn't it incredible?
It's night and
so
day.
that's your Moonbeam palette working on your dark, on your black. Look at the opacity. Look at the colour you've got shining through on black and the shimmer in there. It's incredible. And on your white. So that's your Moonbeam palette. Then we've got our Sunbeam palette. Now, most of the Sunbeam colours will disappear on black cardstock. So that's why we've separated them for you. So it makes it easier for you to choose the right palette for the job. And that's why we've called it Sunbeam, because it's best on white in light. And then you can see in there those gorgeous colours and how beautiful that is. It's absolutely exceptional.
Tibbs was absolutely bouncing off the walls. So excited. honestly, have you ever seen anything quite like these? They have been so popular. We're down to the sort of last, well, less than 10% of the stock. We're limited stock, basically. So you've got to be quick. You get both of the palettes that Leanne was just explaining and showing you all of the colours with there. So your Moonbeam, remember this is the colours, or are the colours that you're going to be using on both your dark cardstock and your white cardstock as well. And then you have got your Sunbeam, which you are going to be using, of course, on your lighter cardstock. So all of those colours are included, and alongside that within the Showstopper, and this is just what we're chatting about now because it is hanging on by a thread, all of those brand new stamps as well, which you guys have absolutely taken to your heart. You've seen a lot of these again over the course of the show with Leanne. For example, if you want to see that beautiful butterfly painted, she demoed that. Don't ask me which show it was in, but it was in one of the two. My memory has gone absolutely to pot over the course of the last couple of weeks. Then you've got those seashells in there as well. I mean, these again are just absolutely stunning. And it's that effect, isn't it, of how these really are like that light being switched on, bringing you that stunning shimmer effect, looking both beautiful on the white, but I think even better on that darker cardstock. Here again, you'll see Leanne doing lots of demos over the course of the day with this set, which is the Best Wishes. If you want to buy individually, these stamp sets are available individually. That beautiful Dragonfly, Leanne demoed a couple of times for you. And then one I think of your favourite demonstrations, actually, that was in the launch show using the Just For You set when she took the Cosmos and the Nebula. What a memory, Ben. See, he remembers that, but he doesn't remember what he had for lunch. Cosmos and Nebula were the two colours that she used to colour in, not on the board, it's a different colour to what's on the board, but she used to do a beautiful, beautiful background with that sunflower. So those are the stamps. You've got all of those beautiful new colours in your watercolour palettes. You've got the paint brushes, of course, as well. Those 3 brushes are included. You've got your round size 6 brush for your fine detail and the 2 sizes of flat brush, of course, for those larger areas as well. 3 of those included. And then the Showstopper brought you an extra £50 or $60 worth of content for £18. That's how it worked out. Incredible, really. The masket tape back in stock. You get a roll of that included. Again, go and watch the Wake Up Call show, not Wake Up Call, Launch Day show with Leanne, where she used that actually in conjunction with the Dragonfly stamp to create a wonderful background and effect. Then you're going to get the rocker blocks, the 4 rocker block selection that you're getting. I mean, that's $9.99 on its own, isn't it? Mixed media mat, that's also included again. Again, worth over £20, this one that we're putting into that bundle for you. And then we're also going to give you a set of our white multi-purpose card, 60 sheets of the A4 white multi-purpose card, which Leanne obviously explained, you know, you can use your new paints on this if you want. She was using white multi-purpose card. She was also using watercolour card, which I know is out of stock currently, and also the premium black cardstock that we've got in those pads for you, the 30-sheet pads that you'll be able to buy on the website. So that was the Showstopper. That is the Showstopper. It is still in stock for you, but very, very busy and very limited. £69.58, $83.92 is your platinum price. And then don't forget, you buy the Showstopper, and then you've got a choice of whether you go for your bonus buy bundle on more of the paints and the brushes. You get that half price, or if you want to get more of the stamps, I don't think a lot of people took that option. Some did, but everybody pretty much has gone for the brushes. But if you want more of the stamps, you can do that as well. Pop those into your basket in one transaction, don't forget, and you'll get that second bundle for half the price. Thank you, everybody, for all the lovely comments coming through. Love the look of those watercolours, says Julie Barlow. If you love the look and you haven't got them, grab them as soon as you can. Obviously, there's individual options available for you as well still. Such rich colours to blend, says Hadassah. And Shireen Bentley says, whoop, whoop. I've just got the Showstopper. First Showstopper that I've bought. And I've been so restrained these birthday weeks. It's been so hard not to buy. I'm now doing a happy dance. There's loads of love coming through for Sara's Showstopper as well. I'll read a few more of those comments in just a second. Just want to, again, recap, of course. We've got 2 days left of birthday after this show. Still doing the free gifts for you as well. So if you are shopping over the course of the day today, your $10 free gift is that special day die. A special day die for a special day. If you want to pick that one up, you need to make sure you spend your 10 today, because that gift will change tomorrow. The other 2 now are going to stay the same for the final 2 days. So with your £50 spend, you don't get all the pens, but you will get one of these 8 colours added into your basket. It's one of the 8 that we launched over the course of the event. So one of those will be popped into your basket, refillable, of course, as well. We've recently learnt, which is amazing. And then on top of that, you're also going to get your Jute Tote when you spend 100. So all of those, they're still available for you. And don't forget, double points as we continue into those final 2 days, and keep the comments coming over the course of the second hour, because the more times you comment, the more chances you've got of winning that £300 or $300 to spend with us. Leanne and I will be doing the draw for that on the wrap-up show this coming Sunday. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. What a day! What a day! The busy, just when you thought, birthday's going to wind down now. They're into the final few days. They're probably going to take it a little bit easy. You know, we'll probably see lots of products we've seen before. There'll be no new launches. We've done 2 launch days. So this is the second launch day, and it has been the busiest day of the event, bar none. It has been so super busy. You guys have been delighted by all of the products that we brought you. You've been delighted by all of the shows that we brought to you as well. Don't forget, if you've missed any of them, you can come back and watch them on our 24/7 stream on YouTube. But this Showstopper with Sara, again, has been such a hit. It is unbelievable, Johnny. That is a word I would use. We are approaching a quarter of the stock of this Showstopper. Renetta's just jumped in and bought it, saying, got mine. Congratulations to Sara. And so many of you saying how excited you are. Karen says, I'm so excited to know that Sara is signing the books in this show. And remember, if you've already ordered before the show, you'll get yours signed as well. So they ordered this morning at Wake Up Call. Such an amazing idea for a book, and I'm so excited to read it. I'll let Sara take you through all of this, but the new book is part of the Showstopper deal, which brings you brand new to CTV Swash dies and embossing folders as well. Here's the details on the screen for you there. $53.76, $76.71 is your platinum price if you're in the US. And then, of course, if you buy the Showstopper, you can get another one of the books, the brand new Craft Your Year with Sara Davies for half price. But she makes me laugh because she's cramped it away over there. She's having to play. Let's introduce you. I'm coming to you, Sara. Let's introduce you to the lady behind the book who's signing them all for you, who's going down the warehouse. If you order it in the next hour, right, if you haven't got it, if you order it in the next hour, you'll get a signed copy before. So we're live, obviously, if you're watching the repeat. It's just gone 7 o'clock UK time, Friday night. If you're watching the live show, then you've got 58 minutes. So just after 2 p.m. Eastern, just after 11 a.m. Pacific, you've got 58 minutes. Sara, thank you so much for what has been a wonderful show so far. Can you take us through? Put the paints down, and we're going to talk about your book.
Do you know, I was gutted Leanne got to do this launch, so I've decided I was just going to sit and have a bit of play. So while we were watching Leanne, look, I've had the Sunbeam collection out.
Yikes.
And I've just been doing a bit of an explosion of colour. So I'm going to leave that to dry, and then we can run it through in the embossing folders.
Yeah.
And I also did the Moonbeam collection onto the black card and got the... Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's what we're talking about, right?
What's the sound effect?
Okay, I don't know what that noise was, but oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
So Leanne, I was literally just watching Leanne have a bit play with them and then having a little bit play with myself. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave those, let them dry nicely, and then I'm going to come back to them and we'll trim them down and do some embossing with them.
Okay. Ooh. I know you're super excited about that. I mean, look, you got your new book launch.
That's the Moonbeam. Sunbeam. Look, you can start to see it's starting to dry around here. You're starting to get that shine in it, aren't you? And all I've done is a bit of splodging, guys, because I want some background pieces to do with my embossing folders, right?
Okay.
However,
yes.
as Ben rightly said, that was Leanne's launch.
Yes.
My launch is my new book.
It is? Oh, I wondered when you were going to get onto that.
Right? It's like Triple Attack launch day. So in this show, you've got the new book, you've got the Swash sentiment dies, and you've got the embossing folders. So I'll be coming back to embossing folders in a little bit. What I will tell you is, it has been a life's ambition of mine to do a book. But remember, the book is not about what you see me do here on Crafters TV, right? It's completely different crafts. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, you'll see me doing crafts like this all the time, Ben, right? But here's the thing. So the best way I can describe it is if I liken it to cooking, right?
Okay.
So I love to cook. I wouldn't say I'm the best at it, but I'm always looking for new ideas and recipes and inspiration.
Yeah.
And I follow a load of big cookery people, a lot of big chefs and whatnot on Instagram, on TikTok, because I'm down with the kids, and I'm seeing all these ideas, right? And I'm always saving these videos. Does anybody else do this? Save all these videos, you never actually come back and look at what's in your save folder, right? Now, if I'm having a dinner party or if I'm having friends around for dinner, I don't go to Instagram or Facebook or anything like that. I go to my bookshelf and I get a book down off the shelf and I want to flick through and I want to look at all the lovely pictures and think, oh, that would be nice. Oh, maybe I want to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a good, oh, you should totally do one of those, because I want to look at the lovely pictures, right? So if that's you, why is it any different for crafts?
Yeah.
If we want to do some crafts, I want you to be inspired, right? I want you to get the book down. I want you to think, oh yeah, and have a little look through, browse the nice pictures. We've had some amazing comments, by the way, for the pictures.
Oh, yes.
And I'll show you. We've had a little look at what's in the spring section. We've had a look in the summer section. Can you see it's colour-coded down the edge? So you've got the spring was all in pink, the summer was in blue, the autumn, which is the season we're in at the moment. So I'm looking very autumnal in these pictures, right? So look at this. Have you always wanted to make like little pumpkins like this, right? Oh, these are amazing.
Sock pumpkins.
These sock pumpkins. So these are using little socks, right?
Yeah.
Then I make those sock pumpkins into an autumn wreath with the sock pumpkins on, right? What else would? Oh, love these. The ghosts. So this is where you use our fabric stabilizer to make your own little mini ghosts.
Nice.
Or this is where I do the pumpkin that you saw me holding on that first page. What else? Oh, this is a cute one. Little treat bags for the kids for Halloween. They're doing the Shape of Witches brooms. Love this one. It's like a little, it's a little plant pot gonk. Come on, he's coming in for a close-up look, right?
So I'm just getting the feeling as well by looking at these projects that you're putting together. They're inexpensive to buy the bits and pieces for as well, right?
Oh, totally. You're going to use stuff that you got lying around the house.
Exactly, yeah.
And by the way, this is my house. So all of these were done in that's my greenhouse.
I love it.
So you get a little nosy into my house as well.
Yeah.
Oh, these little trinkets. I keep this on my, not my nightstand. Where I get ready on a morning.
Yeah, jewelry stand, on your dressing table.
All my jewellery on there. Oh, this was a lovely project. How fabulous does this look? Where you're doing the little coasters with the macrame.
And do you know what as well? I mean, I know nothing about macrame, and isn't that a great thing for other people as well? Because they might be looking at crafts in here that they've never seen before.
I've never tried that. I would never know where to start. And for each one, it tells you, look, this is an easy project.
Okay.
It tells you exactly what you're going to need, and then it takes you step by step through exactly how to do it. And it's just all really inspirational idea. I love this one. How Craig's got the book, and he wanted to have a go at this one. I saw him doing a little bit on that last night.
Oh, I love a
bird feeders that you could be doing. This is recycling toilet rolls from the house. A bit more with the macrame there if you want to try something else. And look, it walks you. So something like the macrame, look, is over 4 pages.
Yeah.
Because you need the big inspirational picture, but then you need all the step-by-step how-tos with the pictures.
Yeah.
Whereas, actually, the citronella candles. This is another great one, the citronella candle. If you've always wondered, maybe you want to try your own candle making, you've never done it before. Rope basket, another nice one that you could do there, how you make your own shaped rope baskets. And then we get into winter. So every season has got its own piece. So whether you're doing your Mother's Day card for the first year, or whether you're wanting to do, I don't know, teacher gifts at the end of term, or whether you're wanting to make little pumpkins to decorate the house for Halloween, whatever it is, I've covered every season from beginner through intermediate on to advanced. I've also got all of these projects for people that have maybe not tried all these different types of crafts. And remember, you guys are already crafters. You watch our channel, all this is because you already do crafts. You already know how amazing it is, the community that goes with it, how brilliant you feel when you're doing your craft and you master it. Think of all those millions of people out there that have never done crafts.
Yeah.
How many people do you know in the family, maybe, who would love to get into it? Maybe it's not paper craft they're into, but they want to do another craft. I want you to buy it as a gift for people. I just think it would be the perfect Christmas gift for so many people. And if you know somebody who will get it, if you order it in this show, I will personally sign every copy.
That's it. And just to reiterate again, during the live show this Friday night, Sara's going to be putting in a little bit of OT tonight, says Roseanne Carbone. Just a little bit with the amount of orders that are coming in.
I'm hearing how many have been ordered, actually. So
yeah, you're going to be busy.
I'm going to be down the warehouse a while.
Susan says, I really need to clean my house, but I seem to just sit here staring at the show. Oh, well, maybe later. I don't want to miss all of Sara's demos. Catherine Garrett says, ordered Sara's book, Showstopper, first thing this morning. I was just going to order the book, but but the Showstopper fell into my basket instead. Lots of love for the little ghosties that we've seen there, the sock pumpkins as well, a lot of people talking about. Samantha Jones says, the book looks amazing, cannot wait to get it. And Hannah says, I've been mesmerised to the screen during the entire birthday celebration. Not getting much else done. Maybe next week when I have Crafters TV on in the background, on the tablet, I finally get to play with all the birthday treasures. Don't miss out on this. And like we said, you know what? If you want to get Sara's brand new book, what an opportunity to get the author herself to sign the book for you, but only in the next 51 minutes of this live show. A quarter of the stock of this Showstopper has gone for you. So be quick. We're very, very busy for a Friday night. Brand new book. You're going to get the Crafting Bible, and then you're going to get all of your Swash stamps included as well. So there's actually 18 of those included in die form across 6 different ranges, and then all of those fantastic swirl or grande swirl embossing folders included too. $53.76 is your platinum price, $76.71 with your double points, and then of course you've got your bonus buy with an extra book if you want to jump in and grab that for half price. All right, so are we going to be looking at the embossing folders on your background you just made?
I thought we absolutely could do. Do you know what? I don't have a, I think it might be dry enough. We'll try. Can we just see how good it looks now with the shit? Oh, yes,
Yep.
look at that with the shit. And all I did was splodge it on, guys, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is, I've got one of the embossing folders here, so I'm just going to trim a little bit of cardstock down to 5x7, all right? So I've done a whole sheet. This is the best way to do it. Do yourself a whole sheet, and then you've got the different designs. Now, I've got plenty in here. Let's have a little look. So 5. I think I'll go and capture a little bit. There we go. I've gone a little bit too big with this. Am I liking that down there, or do I want a bit more of the pink? Yeah, I'll trim a little bit off the top.
Okay.
And we'll go with the pink. Right, so it's still a little bit wet, guys, but it's going to be dry enough that you can get the gist of how it's all going to work, right? So when you're doing this, you're going to do it so that you can see the design. This is where it's going to emboss down here, right? So we've got that lovely design. When you send it through, you're going to use your two outside pieces like this, and we're going to send it through. Now, earlier on when I did a demonstration, I also added in the metal plate because I wanted a really thick, deep emboss. However, with this one, it doesn't need to be thick and deep because I'm not going to sand it down. I just want that lovely emboss to show, right? Nice.
Oh, yes.
So you can see that. Now you can see it.
Yeah.
Then all you're going to do is you're going to trim this. It's actually made this go nice and smooth.
It is, yeah.
I do like the finish. It's because it was on watercolour card then, but it's taken the watercolour card and kind of like next leveled it as it was, right? So it's given the lovely smooth finish on it. So all I'm going to do on here is trim all 4 sides like this, right? There we go. And then I'm going to take this. I've got a little bit of gilding wax.
Okay.
So I'm just going to
nice.
go with the gilding wax. So less is more with gilding wax. So you take off the excess, give it a little brush over the top there, and it'll just start and bring the whole thing to life, right? So, look what I'm doing. I'm taking the majority of this off, and I'm giving it a little bit of a smooth. Now, remember, I've gone with gold gilding wax because you've got the silver from the design, right? So we've got the silver coming through from our sparkle. So I wanted a little bit something different with that lovely gold in there, right?
Oh, that's incredible.
And then what I could do is I could use one of we Swash sentiments, right?
Oh, nice.
So let's have a little look. What should we do this for? Should we do this for With Love? Yeah?
Yeah,
so
why not?
If I take a nice one here, I've got Love You Lots, With Love, or Hugs and Kisses, right? So I think we'll just go with the standard With Love, and I'm going to use the little bit that was left in there because I'm being really tight and using up all my bits and pieces here. Look at that, there we go. So if I pop that down there, Ben, and I'm going to hold that in place with a little bit of tape, we'll send that through. Now, if you remember what I was doing before, guys, I was popping this on, but I was actually using the metal shim to cut into as well, because I wanted to cut that really, really in depth and to just be able to peel off the top. So I've gone with my clear, my magnetic top plate on there, send it through. Now, while that's die cutting, let's go and mat and layer this onto a little bit of black, right?
Okay.
So I'm just going to go, and the best thing to use is your all-purpose. And obviously, we've got the all-purpose on that special offer still for birthday. So we have got some of that stock, haven't we, Ben? You haven't sold out of everything this week while I've been gone, have you?
We haven't. No, we've still got it. Did you say the cardstock or the adhesive bundle?
The adhesive,
we're
the all-purpose.
We're onto the final deal of the adhesive mega bundle. And I think we still have got the buy 4, get 2 free on the Collau. Whatever we've got left, by the way, you'll see on Sunday, we've got our final 3 wrap-up shows. And you're in tomorrow as well, aren't you?
I'm in tomorrow, so I'm in tomorrow with our Craigle Bagel.
Yep.
And you were in on Sunday with Leanne, aren't you?
Chibs,
You've got all of us wrapping up.
Yeah.
So you've got a little bit of everybody, because on Sunday I am on a plane out of here, Ben.
Leaving on a jet plane off to the States.
Leaving on a jet plane, right? So there we go. So I've just done that lovely background piece there. And then all I'm going to do is take this die out.
Can you believe it's nearly over? I don't think it's flown over this birthday.
I thought you were about the show. I was going to say, I thought
not
it
the
was
show.
just past halfway.
Yeah.
So I know the whole of birthday is just absolutely like, it's like blink and you miss it.
It's absolutely flown over. Best one yet.
Well, we would say that though, wouldn't we? We're
Of course we
biased.
would. Of course we would.
So, right, so there we go. So I've taken all my little bits out, got my sentiment out there. Now watch how this works, right? You see, you bring this along. We've got the with love. So you can either pop it on there. Oh, I quite like it down there. Do we like that? I think I quite like that down there, like that, Ben. Right, so I'm going to pop it over top of the... No, I'm going to pop it up the top like that, right?
Down, could it go down the side?
So pop it on there. It would have gone down the side. And then look, the idea is you've always got too much.
Yeah.
So you're going to trim these off.
Yeah.
And it's just going to take it as though you've you've popped it on and then popped it around. So all I've done is trimmed that there. And then that makes a lovely front panel to your card. And that was super simple. But this is why I put the embossing folders on the same show as the Swash dies on there, because the two of them are going to work really, really well together. So, right, you can go, Ben. All I'm going to do is I'm going to fold myself a nice piece of card and stick that on the front.
I love the fact that that was a kind of wing it demo, as we call it, because like I had no idea that you were going to use...
Well, I wanted to
We
just
wanted to play with
the
paint, didn't you?
Yeah, I just wanted to have a bit play with the stuff.
Yeah.
Why should Leanne get to do all of that and not me?
Well, exactly right, yeah. I mean, why should Leanne? And we love it. A bit play. I love that expression. Bit play. A bit play. So I'm learning all the expressions up here now, I tell you. So Pretty Sarah says, Candy, the box is a good idea. I would never thought to do that, says Susie D. Oh, yeah, in the book. And Lynn says, this is lovely. The great thing, says Lynn Morton, about a book like Sarah's is that they are handed down through the generations. I got a book.
Oh my God, I hadn't even thought of that. That would just make me laugh.
She says, I got a book on the same concept from my mam that was printed in 1960. Good one, Sarah.
Wow.
So
that's incredible.
What's that, 60 years ago? So yeah, this could be in 2083 being handed down when the book's 60 years old. 2083.
I know we're joking, but that would actually be wonderful if this did become the sort of thing that people
I think it would. I absolutely think it would do. I absolutely think it would do. My Yodel delivery driver has just delivered an order after being out in this storm all day. He was still his usual friendly, smiling self, says Pauline Pitts. And Mimi George says, I'll miss this birthday, but I need the next year to financially recoup.
Recover from birthday. Yeah, people say that a lot. We have a lot of people, you know, Ben, come and shop with us in birthday and then we don't see them for like a lot of months afterwards. That would be a shame though, guys, because come and watch all the shows next week, because next week we're going to be crafting your birthday stash.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing craft alongs with all the new birthday products.
We are. It's going to be very educational and very much get all your bits and pieces that you bought in birthday and get them out to craft with us. Just very quickly, because I know we're going to throw to a quick break, but Roseanne's just asking what you use. What did Sarah put on the back of the paper to make the Swash sticky? So again, because they're quite fine dyes, aren't they?
They are indeed. So this is our adhesive sheets. So go and have a little look on the website, search adhesive sheets. We did have them in an amazing bundle which had the adhesive sheets and also some of our 3D foam adhesive sheets last Thursday in the Cartload show. But just search for adhesive sheets and you'll find, look how easy it was to be peeling the back. You know, I haven't messed on with any glue and they've even stuck onto the ones there, and I'm just going to give you a bit of a, now that sheen's on there, look at that, with that beautiful sheen on there. Producer Johnny's just had a little look and he says they're definitely in stock. Go and have a little look for them on the website.
There you go. Quick as you can. Pretty card, Sarah, says Brenda. And Sherry says that was so simple. I need to stick with simple. Hey, simple can also look, as you've just seen there, absolutely amazing. Let's give you opportunity to get your Showstopper deals checked out. Very, very busy for this new collection. And of course, a lot of people really jumping in and loving the fact that you get your signed copy of Sarah's new book this evening. Whilst you are checking out, here it is, this year's birthday song. Take it away.
deal since I think you know when. It's that time when your credit card becomes your best friend. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know why, but I suddenly lose control. There's a crafty fire in my soul. Just one look and then I buy everything. A few days and then my doorbell will ring. Whoa, whoa, birthday's here. Here I go again. My, deals I can't resist ya. Birthday's here. Bought more than I should. I know, I'll say it's for my sister. Yes, I'll be broken hearted when the deals have departed. Where did all of my money go? I'll be buying the launches and more cardstock and glue. Do I need more craft stash? There's free gifts, yes I do. Bought so much stuff, I can't close the door to my craft room. There's too much stuff that's on the floor. Maybe I should just buy no more. But then look, CC are launching new things. Bought so much, now I have got free shipping. Whoa, birthday's here. Here I go again. My, deals I can't resist ya. Birthday's here. I have no control. Bought more pokey tools and misters. Yes, with more cash I parted. Don't know how it all started. My, time to watch another show. Birthday's here. Double points you say. I'll stay platinum forever. Oh dear, I'm on first name terms with my delivery guy. His name is Trevor. Birthday's here. Here I go again. I'll watch with a cuppa and a big key. Birthday's here. Cancel all my plans. My, I think I'll pull a sickie. Yes, I'll be broken hearted when the deals have departed. My, I just cannot let them go.
The party is here. It's time to find your sparkle because Crafter's Companion is turning an amazing 18.
We've got Disco Fever, and you're all invited to light up the dance floor for our biggest and brightest party yet.
And it's the hottest ticket in town, and everyone's on the guest list.
So follow the call of the disco ball and join us from the 9th to the 22nd of October.
We'll be shining the spotlight on a dazzling lineup of amazing new launches, offers, and so many surprises.
And Crafters TV has been transformed into a boogie wonderland with live fun and crafty goodies every day.
And we're keeping the party going with Birthday 24/7. Tune in to enjoy non-stop Crafters TV all day, every day, throughout the entire birthday celebration.
So, Dancing Queens, what are you waiting for? Visit our amazing new Crafters Companion website to join the fun and shine bright.
Welcome back. Love the song, says Julie. Thank you. Brenda says, love the birthday song, Ben. So much fun. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah and Ben, for answering my question, says Roseanne Carbone. You are welcome. Fast Easy Card, love it, says Valerie Rollins. Marianne Rosie says, a second book at half price? Yes, that's the bonus buy. Showstopper, second book in your cart, half price. We've been doing them right throughout the event, and yeah, I just can't believe some of the deals that we've done. This is incredible, yeah, but second book in your cart with your Showstopper, half price. And Stephanie says, my neighbour came over to work on the firepiece mantle and said, what, no craft room today? I told him I was watching right here at the table and eating some lunch. Running late, we're taking granddaughter to the eye doctor. Well, I hope she's okay, and thank you everyone for joining us. Friday evening here in the UK, Friday afternoon in the States, and 2 more days to go. But listen, make sure you pick up this Showstopper deal. And just to reiterate again, if you grab the deal tonight, if you grab one of Sara's brand new books, The Craft Your Year, the Crafting Bible, Sara will go down to the warehouse after this show and sign it for you, but only ones that have been ordered previous to this and in this show. So you've literally got 36 minutes left of the live show, of course. If you're watching this back on 24/7, that opportunity will have gone. But let's have a look, because I know a lot of people have been enjoying the Showstopper. Loads of people getting the book, loads of people getting the Showstopper. We're going to have another little look at those Swash dies in just a second, but I see Sara has book in hand. Are we going to have a look at winter?
Winter, we haven't looked at winter yet. So in total, there are over 70, I think it's 72 projects.
Wow,
Thank
okay.
you, Trace. Trace has brought me some of that adhesive sheet so that whoever was asking about it, I can show you how to use it.
Oh, cool.
Right? But before we get to that, let me get to the winter section. So this is the winter one here. Now, loads of ideas for Christmas, Ben. This is where I really come into my own, okay? I love to do loads at Christmas. So we've got in here how to do your own Christmas garland or wreath, how to decorate all of your own ceramic baubles with a few ideas in there as well.
Yeah.
Some little gift bags that you don't have to have a sewing machine to do. How do you do that, you might ask? Well, you're going to have to read the book. Then we've got lovely little place settings, your candy cane place settings. These are beautiful. In fact, let's get in close on them, right? They're these lovely snow effect jars. And you can see all the way through what I'm doing is I'm showing you exactly what we're using. So you've got all the ingredients, showing you how to do it, and then step-by-step photos all the way, right? Ben loves these. Ben is
yes,
very good.
I do.
The paper bag snowflakes. I had to get those in, Ben, because they're very popular now.
Of course.
He also loves the
Yes, I
napkins.
do.
And can you see, if you've always wanted to do the napkins, there is full step-by-step instructions
brilliant,
on
they
how
are.
to do your own folded tree napkins.
Did me Christmas tree napkins last year for my Christmas tree table?
Did you?
For my Christmas table, yeah, I did.
So good. These are lovely Christmas fabric baubles.
Yeah.
Christmas gonks.
Oh, I love
How
that.
cute are they?
Gonk on a tree.
Lovely little faux snow globe jars as well, with a few little hints and tips in there. These are beautiful. I love these. Putting cinnamon round your candles. Lovely idea, that one there. How to do little no-sew Christmas trees on there as well. You've got all the patterns included. Your little yarn-based Christmas trees on here. Grapefruit lip balm. I love this. I use this every single day. I made 20 pots when I made it, Ben, and I gifted about 10 of them, and I kept about 10 when
How
we
do
made
you
them in
make
the
your
book.
own lip? Oh, how do you make your lip balm? Buy the book and
Buy
find
the
out.
book, Ben, and find out. I also love this. I've had this on set a few times, my gilding flake vase. Love that one there. Little sock snowmen. How cute are they? Would make wonderful gifts for the teachers with the kids, these ones. You want to do little sock snowmen? My bobble hat bunting is probably one of the most fun projects.
Can we zoom in on that? I want to see it.
So I did this on TikTok and I had over 1 million views on it. So can you see, you see step by step exactly how to make these little bobble hats, and
That's
it makes
really
a bunting
cute.
set of all your little bobble hats.
Yeah.
Cookie gift jars, you've got the full recipe in there as well if you want to do your little cookie gift
like that
jars
idea.
in there. Christmas treat baubles in there as well if you want to put the Christmas treats in. New Year lunar lanterns as well. And you've got the full step by step on how to do those. Oh, and then there's a little bit there about the author.
Oh,
That'd be me.
who might that be?
That'd be me.
I hang out with the author, I do.
So there you go. So that is the book. All I would say is, please, please. So if you're going for the Showstopper, right, why not get another one at half price? You would be crazy. And bear in mind your Showstopper, so you get 18% off. So you buy the book, which is already at a great price. You then are getting your Swash sentiment dies, which are on 3 for 2. Then you've got the embossing folders, which are on a reduced price as well. You buy all 3 of them, you get 18% off. With that 18% saving, you could pick up another book, because you get it for half price. And actually, the saving you make on there is more than what the extra book will cost you. So get yourself an extra book, and then it's a lovely one to give as a gift, because you're going to have a signed one, and I'm not signing any others. So you can go and buy it in Waterstones. You can buy them on Amazon here in the UK. I've not signed any of theirs. The only ones that I'm signing are the ones that I'm going down to the warehouse in half an hour, and however many we've sold by the half an hour's cut-off point, and I'm going to sign them all.
Yeah, you've got 32 minutes left, so please, please, please don't miss out on the opportunity. What a lovely opportunity. I mean, great to get the book, but to have Sara sign it as well, just a great opportunity for you. Jane says, OMG, I spent so much this birthday, but cannot wait for all the shows next week, showing us ideas of what to do with all the lovely new goodies. Mimi says, Ben, your song absolutely nailed birthday week, especially the line, I'll be platinum forever. And Anne says, what is he saying with his cuppa? I can't understand. A cuppa and a bicky. A bicky as in a biscuit. Cuppa and a bicky, because it rhymes with sicky. The next line. We're going to have a look at the Swash dies, are we now?
Yes, and what I'm doing is, you know them lovely background papers that I made that had the gorgeous sheen because we use them with the brand new metallic pans?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm going to show you how you use these, Ben, with the self-adhesive paper. So here's a sheet of self-adhesive paper. And look, all you do is you peel the back off, right? Don't peel the whole back off, but peel the back off. And then I can pop this down on here and stick that down there. So I'm only using half a sheet for this, right? You're going to trim off the excess down here. And then what you'll end up with is this sheet is now covered with self-adhesive on the background, on the back, right? So I'm doing this right from scratch here now, guys. So I'm going to take my dies that we want to cut now, Ben.
Yeah.
And I'm going to line them up just like you saw me do before. So I'm going to take these ones here. So I'm going, congratulations. We might go congratulations and time to celebrate, right? And I like to do them kind of two at a time because we're going to do them on a box here, all right? So congratulations and time to celebrate. I'm going to lie these down here like this, and we're going to cut through 2 layers. I like to add in the metal shim so that it cuts through absolutely no problem at all and you're not picking little bits out. I'm going to go down there. Now what I'm doing with this one is a box.
Okay.
So I've actually done, and I did it in the break, I scored off the lid and the base of the box. So now I can see exactly where these are going to go around the side. So let's have a little look. If I lift these off now, all right? There you go, that's what I was after, right?
Yes.
So both of these now, I can take this out of here. I'm just going to get all these little pieces out. This is the best way I can advise you to do this, guys, is get this self-adhesive sheet and then take all of your little pieces out like this before you take this out of the die, and then you won't have to do any weeding once we've got the die ready to go.
Okay.
And that is a technical term before you think.
No,
I've
it is
made
like
it up.
weeding though, isn't it? Picking out all the bits and pieces.
Yeah, but it's actually technically known as weeding.
Oh, it is actually technically known as weeding.
Yeah,
I
I made that word up. Yeah.
Ah.
I thought you maybe would have thought I'd made it up, right? So there's my... Oh, stop it! Multicoloured, congratulations! Yes! Right, so there's my congratulations. And then I've also got the time to celebrate, so you can come out of there like that.
Roseanne's
right?
just ordered the adhesive sheets.
Good choice, Roseanne.
My game has just been upped, she says.
There you go. Right, let's have a look. Oh, it's stuck to there. Right, look, because I don't want to waste any of this, because I'm such a tighty, right? I'm going to pop these on here, Ben.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make sure they go into the little gaps there, and we don't get any wastage. And I'm going to send them through and cut the next layer. Now, as long as you guys can see what I'm doing, Ben can chit-chat.
I will
I'm giving
chit-chat.
him full authorization to chit-chat.
Thank you. Wanda says, I love this idea. I need to get the adhesive paper. Do grab it. Johnny says it is in stock on the web. Just use the new web. It was also in the final deal, the bundle, final adhesive bundle, that of course we'll bring to you on Sunday. Kirsty D says, I love making lip balm. I have a rum flavour oil, which is very popular with the family. Lol. And Valerie says, Sarah, you and Ben brighten my days. Anytime I'm feeling down, all I have to do is tune in and watch, and I always come away happy, says Valerie. Thank you, Sarah and Ben. That's very nice of you to say, and we're glad.
It's our pleasure.
Glad that so many of you get cheered up by watching all of our antics.
It cheers me up hanging out with you, I have to say.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
Ah.
You're like a tonic.
A what?
You're like a tonic.
Am I?
Yeah, that's a really good thing.
That is a good. I know that is a
you
good
weren't
thing.
sure,
I am.
yeah?
I am a tonic. I'll take that.
You're like
I'm going to put that on my CV. Sara Davies said, Ben is like a tonic.
Right, here we go. So I'm going to take these out.
Yeah.
They're still in the dies, right? Love this time to celebrate and congratulations. Oh, I'm going to get all my little bits and pieces out. I'm doing the same again, Ben. I cannot talk and craft.
Will the self-adhesive sheets work with the MIDI? I've just had a question through.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah?
Lovely. It will work, no problem. Oh, it'll work with all your dies. All I would say is I've added the metal shim in because I was wanting to give it a bit of extra pressure. So maybe add a little extra shim in there.
Well, like a bit of cardstock or?
A bit of cardstock, a bit of tin foil. Works an absolute treat. And you just want that, just to give it that extra little bit of pressure.
I think everyone's got to get these adhesive sheets now, and you see what you can do with these amazing swash dyes, and then of course with the shimmer paints as well. I think we've still got a few of those available. It's hanging on by an absolute thread. Christine McCrone loves the new dyes, and Susan, hello Ben, Sarah and team, late here but happy to watch the show with Sarah's new book and the gorgeous paints as well. It has been a day. I think it's been my favourite day because the launches have been brilliant. You know, the team have been awesome. You know, I've got to hang out with Sarah and Leanne. It has been a day. It's been a day. I'm looking forward to a day off tomorrow, mind you.
Well, you look forward to your day off. I'll be in here, guys.
I know you will.
You can hang out with me and Craigle Bagel.
Craigle Bagel.
Right, Craigle Bagel. Right, okay, so, got congratulations, time to celebrate all the way around the outside. Then, look what I've done. I've then done, just for the top of my box, I've done that as a background piece, right? Now, I'm going to see how it looks because I just want to do the black on the background. But I've got these little bits all over my fingers, Ben, right? So I'm just going to stick this down, but I'm going to stick it flat. Well, no, I was going to stick it flat with my tape pen. I don't think we've got any straight tape pens left out here, you know.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm
Do
sure
you want me to go and fetch you one?
Do you not mind?
I don't mind.
Oh, off he goes. Yes, go fetch, boy. That'll be a good jobbed. He's been really nice to us, Al Ben, today. I mean, he's been really nice to us every day, guys, but he's got his big cricket presentation in a little while. So he was like, do you mind if I nip off early before the end of the show? And I was like, no. He said, can I finish 5 minutes early? I was like, go and get yourself off nice and early. You want to be there with a pint, ready for when they come in and make your presentation. Right, watch what I'm going to do, Ben, right? I'm going to take the, I think I'll do best wishes on here, right? And I've got all of these that I've cut out in black already, and I'm going to stick them across the middle, right? So I'm going to come right across the middle here. Best wishes. Oh, he's there with me, sticky, right? So the best wishes comes across there. And can you see it's just nice and subtle? And then I'm going to continue with the best wishes, and I'm going to continue it there. So if I cut up on the top here, Ben, right? I can then, as though that continues on there. Can you see? So it's going to go best wish, and then I'm going to cut it off at the little H, right?
Okay.
So we've got the best wishes, but I've still got that I can use for something else, right? Then the next one, it's going
You're going to save that little bit?
What?
You're going to save that little bit?
Yeah.
Ah.
Totes, man.
Totes, man.
Saving it, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to come in with this one in the gap like that, right? Yeah, because watch this now, right? So that's going to go around there. Look, I only needed wishes. Look, so I only needed the tiny little end bit like this, watch. Can you see?
Yeah.
Right? So that can just come under there like that, right? Best wishes. And then what do I need again? I need the kind of start bit. So I just need the best. So I might take this off another bit. So let's have a little look. Here we go. Best wishes. So I might start this one. I'm going to need a tiny little bit of it under. Best wishes like this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You seeing it all come together?
Seeing it all.
So then the B and the S come off here. But they're going to come, take this bit down here.
I tell you what, the adhesive sheets are flying out now you've shown these demos with them. Christine's just ordered them. These lovely dies, and one of the Shimmer watercolor palettes is going her way. And Karen says, I've just ordered the Swash dies. I use them a lot. I'm looking forward to getting the whole set, and we'll give my duplicates to a friend. I'm also super excited about getting Sarah's signed book, says Karen Fisher.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. It'll be on its way to you. Right, so best wishes, that's going to come across there, like that. Oh, I'm running out. Crikey, I've been a little bit non-sparing with these, Ben.
Very clever what you're doing here again, but the thing is, it's super simple, isn't it? Super achievable.
It is. You just need to see it for the idea, don't you?
Yeah, exactly
look,
right.
I'm going to be fine here because I'm going to go.
Yeah, pop that on the top.
Wishes across the corner like that. Yes, you see.
Boom.
And then look, I just need a little bit of an extra. That'll do down there. Yeah, there we go. Look,
yes,
what you do.
sir.
And it just gives me. That's how you do the all over backgrounds.
Yeah.
Right. And I just think the black onto, because I'd used the colours around the outside, I thought the black was nice. It was quite nice and subtle on there, wasn't it? Right. So we've got best wishes all over the background there. That's going to go into the centre of my box like this. And as my glamorous assistant has now brought me my very own tape pen.
Welcome.
I'm going to be able to stick this together really, really well. Right, and I'm off. As long as everyone can see I'm putting the box together, Ben. This is a nice, easy one now.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, loads of love coming through for the Showstopper. Plenty of people have jumped in and bought that. And again, so much chat about those adhesive papers as well.
You sometimes just need to see them being used, don't you?
I think that's absolutely it, yeah. And especially with these Swash dies as well. I mean, those adhesive papers are going to absolutely come into their own. So maybe multi-order, and as producer Johnny mentioned as well, if you want other adhesives too, things like your all-purpose glue. I think we've still got in that final bundle, we've got tape pens, the all-purpose red liner tape in there too, low-tack tapes included, and your tape pen. So that is still available, the final deal that we've got on that adhesive mega bundle. So it might be worth just be stocking up on that for all your craft room essentials as well. And hi to Stephanie, who says it's going to be a bit sad when the birthday celebrations are all over. We'll do it again next year. We'll do it again next year.
And of course, it's a long time to wait, though, isn't it?
Well, it is a long time to wait, but it will be next year. And as Sarah said, next week, the joy is you'll have all of your birthday goodies that you've ordered, and we are popping on loads of great educational shows for you, craft-alongs and the like, where you've got the ability to craft your stash, get all of the bits and pieces out that you've ordered over the course of the last couple of weeks, and we will hold your hand, lead you through with some more great ideas if we've not brought you enough great ideas already over the course of the last 2 weeks. So plenty to look forward to next week. And actually, we've got some more launches coming up next week for you as well that you'll have to stay. But can I just say, just give that a wiggle again. Look at that! That really caught my eye when you put the lid on.
It's this here.
Yeah.
It's these that look incredible. Can we just say, can we make sure we tell Leanne, right?
I knew it.
Yes.
Leanne!
I might send her a picture actually in the break.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not half bad, that, Sarah.
Not half bad then.
Nah. A little thrown together demo there, because Sarah wanted to have a go with the watercolor metallic paints. Love that top of the box. I know, Susan, exactly. Amazing, wasn't it? And Angela said I had to get Sarah's signed book. The Showstopper deal for Sarah's collection then is here. Don't forget, you get the Craft Your Year with Sarah, that crafting Bible, which we've had a little bit of a sneak look through, crafting right through the year. It's a brilliant book, and again, like Sarah's described, you know, with crafts that you won't see here necessarily on Crafters TV. You're going to get all of those beautiful brand new Swash dies in there as well. There's actually 6 sets, but you're getting 3 in each, so you've got 18 different sentiments, and then you've got the stunning Grande Swirl Embossing folders included too. That's the Showstopper, all of those new launches together with an extra 18% saving. Platinum price $53.76 or $76.71. And then, yes, I know a lot of you can't believe it, but you do get, if you've got the Showstopper, put another of Sarah's books into your basket and you will get that for half price. The other Showstopper which you need to get your hands on, which is hanging on by a thread, is the Shimmer watercolor palettes. We're going to have a look at another little video with Leanne in just a second, taking you through these, but you've got 2 brand new palettes of these absolutely stunning shimmering watercolors. You've got your Moonbeam, and then you've got your Sunbeam as well, but these have got this luxurious shimmer like you've never seen before. 2 different palettes. Your Moonbeam you're going to be using across both your darker cardstock and your white cardstock. Your Sunbeam you're going to be using across just your white cardstock. A lovely selection activated with a quick spritz, and then you've got your paint brushes included in there as well. Brand new Crafter's Companion paint brushes, which again have been designed to work flawlessly with this collection. You've got your size 6 brush in there as well, and then 2 of your flat brushes just to kind of cover off those larger areas. Then all of the stamps as well. I mean, again, these designed alongside the brand new Shimmer watercolor palettes, so that you've got the best stamped images to create that light on effect, and that's the way I'm going to describe it. These look absolutely the business. That is your Just For You. This one here is the beautiful Best Wishes, and again, go back, watch the whole shows. I urge you to see the demos that Leanne did as well. The seashells, I just think, are the best stamp set out of all of them. You can get all of these individually, by the way. If you don't want to go for the Showstopper, all these stamp sets available for you individually too. Look how those shells look like they're being lit from within. Incredible, incredible shimmer. And then you've got your With Love included as well. And then when you buy the actual Showstopper itself, all these other goodies here, so your masket tape, demoed in the launch show, your rocker blocks, your mixed media mat as well, and then your 60 sheets of white multi-purpose card. All of that, which is worth £50 or $60, is included just for an extra £18 or $18. When you bear in mind the actual media mat itself is worth over 20, it is huge, huge value for money. $69.58. $83.92 is your platinum price, and then your bonus buy here is another set of the watercolor paints if you want to go that way, and the brushes, or you can get another set of the stamps half price, but only whilst the Showstopper is in stock. We are going to have a little bit of a look at a video of Leanne putting these through their paces. I think, am I saying goodbye? I'm off. I'm off. So thank you, everybody.
I'll be here though when you come back.
Oh yeah.
Show's not finishing.
No, because there's no show without punch. So Sara will be here. I'm off. I've got to collect some awards and stuff. I mean, you don't need to know about it. Ooh, I might talk about it on Sunday a little bit, but don't ask me about it. I don't like to talk about it too much. No, I'll be back on Sunday with Leanne. Sara will be back with you after this short video. Oh, and you'll also have to do the draw, Sara. I'll bring the ball over to you.
I can do all of that stuff, don't you worry.
Okay. Thanks for a great show. Here's Leanne.
So we're going to have a look at how, now we did a background on a white card earlier, so now we're going to have a look at how to do a background on a dark card. I thought that would be nice to do as well. So I've got a piece of black cardstock here, I've got my paint brushes, I've got my pre-moistened Sunbeam and Moonbeam palettes, and we're going to use the Moonbeam paints to do the background on here. Now, what I like to do, have I lost a brush? There it is. I'm just going to get my water. I like to bring the colours out onto my mat so that I'm not dipping back in and contaminating my palette. What I would say is when you're going into your palette, you need to keep cleaning your brush because you don't want to contaminate each well with another colour so that the colours stay true. So the way to do that is to wet your brush, decide on the colours you want to use, and I'm going to choose, I'm just looking at my little palette here, I'm going to choose Gold Seam because I think it's gorgeous. So there's Gold Seam. Picking, oh my word, it even just shimmers in the palette. It's incredible. Can you see it?
Gorgeous,
it's
look at that.
Absolutely unbelievable. That's coming down onto my palette, so I'm picking up the colour with my brush, popping that down here, getting as much as probably more than I need, but that's onto my palette there. Then I'm going to not waste this on my brush, but dip it in my water and just pop some onto my card to create this background that I want to create. So effectively cleaning my brush on the card so that I don't waste any paint. Then it goes back in the water, clean, and when you clean it, you're just making sure on some white kitchen towel that you've got no colour transference. Doesn't matter if your bristles are stained, just as long as you can't see blue on your kitchen towel. Then you can go back in for another colour, and I think I'm going to go in for gingerbread.
Oh, nice. What a gorgeous
That makes me
colour.
want a posh coffee.
Oh, it does. It's making me feel all Christmassy just thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to, again, clean my brush here. Just move it all around in with each other. Okay. I mean, do you know what? I probably don't need this ink.
Yeah.
This is how fantastic it is. It just really is the best. And then final colour, I think I might go with a little bit of, let's go with a bit of Starlight. Why not? Bit of Starlight there. Pop that on the palette, and then this can come in places, and then we're going to dry and see what we feel it looks like. Now, what you can do is put more water on here and encourage them to all move around in each other. Or you can spritz them, and you're going to do some wiggling and get them to run, because when they run with water, that's when you get the really lovely effects and the pooling of the shimmer. So we're going to encourage them to run. And then if we feel we need to put some more colour in, we can. And if you want to spritz a little bit, you can too, because you're not going to lose any of the shimmer. You're just moving them around with each other. That little spritz has helped enliven them a little bit. And then you can use your brush to do the same thing with water on and just move it around on your card. Pick up some colours and just whiz it in places. Just don't worry about it. And then I like to do splashes as well.
Gorgeous.
So pick it up and then flick it at your card. Okay. So once you've done all of that to get your background, we can stop and then get out our heat gun and dry it.
Fabulous. Just while Leanne's drying, I have to let all you guys at home know we are now approaching a third of the stock of the Showstopper sold out already. Not even 12:30 here in the UK, and approaching a third of that Showstopper sold out the door. So you're going to have to go pretty quickly on this one. I'm hoping we should have enough stock for Ben and Leanne to get through that launch day show at 3 p.m. here in the UK, but approaching a third of the stock. You can see how popular this has been, and it's no wonder. When you see those amazing techniques that Leanne's shown us right now, you can see quite how incredible these brand new watercolours are. That shimmer and that shine is just absolutely fantastic. Wow, this is really coming to life.
It's incredible, and you only need a tiny bit, and you'll get a different result every time. It's entirely up to you how you do it, whether you pool it more, whether you blend it more, whether you put more drops on there. The choice is yours. But what you will get is an incredible shimmer and shine, almost like a galaxy.
Yes.
It's absolutely super. It is like a galaxy. Now, I didn't dry between each layer there. Here, I dried between each layer, which is why you get more differentiation between the colours. So when you've got more time at home, put the gold on, dry it, put the bronze on, dry it, put the moonlight on, dry it, and then you'll get more differentiation in the colours that you've put on the background, and you can do some more very obvious splats if you want to as well. But I've also got my brush to do my detail painting, and I'll need a tiny bit of that. So this is one of the leaves, heat embossed, black pigment ink stamped, heat embossed with a clear powder, and then fussy cut.
Okay.
And I'm just going to paint it. Now I think I'm going to have some green in here, so I'm going to go with some forest. Why not? I only need a tiny bit. So a tiny bit of forest again onto my mat. There we go. And then I'm going to go into my leaf. From the bottom here, let's just start painting the forest. Now, the other thing is as well, because I've heat embossed it with a clear powder, you can go directly over the lines, and I'll show you in a sec. Let me just show you now. It will resist the lines. You can see, there you go. So it will resist the lines. So don't worry about having to be too detailed. Then I've picked up a little bit of the gold from my mat. And I'm just blending it in with the green, giving it a little clean, bringing a little bit more of the green in there, and just going over the whole leaf. Now, anybody can do this. This is not tricky or difficult. And this is the waste that I'm picking up off the mat over here.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you, James. And that means that you can see that I'm just picking up the waste colour from doing the background and painting my leaf so that they all blend in. The only thing I did was add that extra little bit of green down there. But when that's dry now, I beautiful painted ombre leaf with all of the colours that you can then really use to embellish, and that's all I've done for these embellishments on this card. You see that one would fit in there perfectly if I added in. It's just taking the waste from the background and over the top of the embossed, just so minimum effort, maximum impact. That's what you're getting with these paints. With these paints, minimum effort, maximum impact.
Impact, I tell you what, do you know, that is the best thing about these palettes. And bear in mind, I did my little bit of splodging before and got that lovely, in fact, I'll show you this to the overhead. So that was me splodging these, just splodging them down, wet into wet. You can see the sheen coming through. But then the one that I loved is when I had a little bit play with the black water, the one on the black. That is the effect there. Isn't that just amazing, right? Now, bear in mind, we've had some unbelievable comments about it. I don't know if you've got a, have you got a picture with everything that's in this one, producer Jodie? We might have, we might not have, because the Showstopper has everything in it, okay? So it's got those two palettes. It's also got the brushes that you've just seen Leanne using, that mixed media mat that you'll see us working on there, the 4 sets of stamps. So the stamps that you've just seen Leanne using was the leaves on there. You've got all of the different stamps. That dragonfly, I have to say, I've painted a few of those. They're beautiful. You get the masket tape. You're going to get the multi-purpose card in there, and also the rocker blocks. So that is a huge, that is a £40 or $50 saving, guys. Bear in mind, if you are a platinum member, that's coming in at just over half price. for the brand new launch. Now, the reason you want to go for the Showstopper is because any of our Showstoppers then unlock a bonus buy. So you get the Showstopper, and then the bonus buys, you can get a second set of those watercolour palettes for half price. And we saw over 80% of the people today getting the Showstopper going for an extra set. I mean, it's only $19.99 for $23.96 for a second set of the watercolour palettes, and it's basically the 2 palettes and the paintbrushes is the bundle that we've got there. You can get a second set of those at half price, and you'll see just how much we've been using ours today. It's a little bit like your eyeshadow palettes, right? They won't all run out, but your favourite 2 or 3 colours will run out, and then you'll be scraping the dregs out the bottom, and you'll wish you'd have another one, because you know these are probably going to go out of stock in the next few days, guys. I launched these on HSN. They sold out in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, a complete set. HSN have sold out of all of their stock, period, end of. That's gone now. So if you want these, I don't even know if HSN will be restocking them. We will be restocking them, but we're on a 6 to 8 month lead time. So if you just remember what happened last year when we launched the silver shimmer ink pads, all the ink pads sold out on birthday week, and it was February before we got any more stock. So if you know you want the palettes, if you want to stock up on extras of them, definitely get that, okay? But that is the launch that we had earlier tonight, and if you stay tuned after this show, I believe we're going to be showing a full repeat of Leanne's show, because of course we hear your birthday 24/7 now. So you tune in, and it means we don't actually go, so once we're not live anymore, because you know I'm going down to the warehouse in 5 minutes to sign all of these books, we're not live anymore, but it doesn't mean that the fun won't be still continuing. So if you missed Leanne's show earlier, you'll get a repeat of that show, okay? Now, I have got the last 5 minutes to tell you about the Showstopper that we've got today. So this is everything in the Showstopper. This is like a triple launch show. We had 3 launches in this show. I launched my brand new book, I launched the set of new Swash dies, and I also launched the set of new embossing folders. So I'll break them down and walk you through each one at a time. So for the book, this is the book here. It is full, so it's wonderful. Let me tell you exactly how many pages are in it, because I don't want to. 192 pages. So it's 192 pages, and if I just flick through and show you, probably to the overhead camera, you can see some of the sort of crafts that we're going to be doing. It goes through all of the seasons. We do everything from clay masks for your face, to bath salts, to bunny wreaths, macrame, origami in there, a little bit of sewing, things for outdoors, things for indoors, things for all different levels of crafters, and ideas that are going to take you the whole year through and cover all of your different crafts in there. Now, what I've said is, if you missed me saying this at the beginning part of the show, is everyone who buys a copy of the book in this show. So the book only launched yesterday. It's launched today on Crafters TV, so it's the first time anybody's been able to order them. We had hundreds of them pre-ordered before the show tonight. We've had hundreds more of you order them during the show. I'm going straight after the show down to our warehouse. I hope they've got a bit of pizza down there. They usually got pizza to go around this time of night. Going straight down to our warehouse, and I'm going to sign as many copies of the book. It's 5:02 now. If you want to get your order in, I'll be down there. It'll take me about 15 minutes to get down there. So I'll do a recce of how many we've sold. So if you know you're getting the book, please go through the ordering process right now. It keeps doing this, I keep knocking it over. Please go through the ordering process right now, because I'll have a cut-off in about 15-20 minutes, and that is how many books that I will sign. So I can't literally just sign every book that we've got. I will be there all night, but I don't mind if I'm there a couple of hours tonight. I will sign every book that we've sold today, so that if you are watching us live at 5 to 8 UK time here, I will send you will get a signed copy of the book, okay? Now, the Showstopper is the 3 big launches today. So we've got the book. The second big launch are our Swash stamps, right? So the Swash stamps is basically where it goes jiggle, 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 hand write it, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle off the end, right? So you've got a set of 3. So in each set of 3, you get like ones that work together. So birthday wishes, party time, and happy birthday. So that's your birthday set, right? It's called the Celebrate bundle. Then you've got the 3 with sympathy ones. You've got the 3 that are all about giving thanks. You've got the 3 that are all about friendship. You've got the 3 that are all about congratulations, and the 3 that are all about forever friends, okay? Basically, you can see the great deal that we've got on here. They're like on a 3 for 2. So you can go for them individually if you want. They're $9.99 a set, $12.99 a set, or you can get them on a 3 for 2 and make a big saving. The third launch we've got tonight is our amazing Swirl Embossing folders, and these are a brilliant price. £22, $35 gets you all 6 of these. So you've got the graceful, these are upside down now, sorry. You've got graceful, you've got the butterfly one, you've got the ornamental one, you've got the flourishing one, we've got the filigree one, and also the elegant swirls in there. And you've seen me using these in so many of the projects, right? If you want to go for all 3 of those, take a little look here. This is the Showstopper that's got got the book, it's got all of those Swash sentiments, and it's also got all of the embossing folders. Have a little look over at Ben's side of the screen, you can see that there. There are all of those pieces that you're going to work with. So you've got the book, we've seen the 6 sentiments that you've got that special deal on, and the embossing folders, but you get an extra 18% saving, but if you go for that, it opens up a bonus buy, which means you can get an extra version of the book for half price, right? Now, I have our winner. Our winner for today is Jenny Small. Jenny, you are going into our pot. You're going to be drawn on Sunday. Ben and Leanne will be in. You've got to join me and Craig all day tomorrow, though. Got another big launch. We'll see you in for Wake Up Call. But in the meantime, enjoy Leanne.